Now playing on Neo Transistor.
We just got no cheer for action. Oh. Okay, there we go. We got it. All right, so there's some people cheering for him.
Mm-hmm.
Better than yesterday's, or not yesterday's, 2 days ago, the cheers there, man.
Yeah, that audience was pretty big.
Pastor Park had to help everybody. Like, okay, now you guys do it.
This is how we do it.
So come on, guys, you're performing here too. We got the audience mic'd, all right?
Mm-hmm. All right, so bottom right for light, middle base there on the left for action. Cool to see what these guys would like to go for. With light, he really prefers barracks expand into 2 barracks play. So I really, really expect to see that here. And of course, SK Terran is always going to be your late game on this map. Can't really go mech here.
So these are the 2 underdogs for this group. It's weird ever calling light an underdog, but you know the history behind.
He's in great shape.
Flash
lately.
and well, here's the other weird thing: is that light might actually just keep getting better and better and start winning everything. If he can keep this up, his TVZ looks so good. His TVT is perfectly fine. If he could just kind of catch his pacing in TVP, man.
Yeah, his TVP isn't bad, but I guess everyone has a weak matchup except for like 3 or 4 players, right?
Yeah.
Like Rain and Fly, like the literal champions are the ones where you don't look at them and say, oh, you have a weak matchup. But
right.
Everyone else is mortal, you know? And it's like, oh, yeah, this guy is bad at this matchup, this guy's bad at that matchup. It is a common thing, though.
I believe that's Cyril's father.
Yeah,
in the
Cyril's
audience.
dad here.
Yeah. The whole family's down here. It's so cool.
Scouting out the only possible RTS people that can fight against Cyril, apparently. Flash and Jaedong.
Yeah.
He wants to see what all this hubbub's about, I guess.
Now, we've got the SCV continuing to move around and scout the upper right. I do want to see how much what action does is similar to what Jaedong did. We're still waiting to see the pool and the gas here. Okay, so it's going to be 2 hatch play for now as well.
Yeah, that's right. And, you know,
but
it's not uncommon.
Well, I mean, it just sort of makes sense on this map, you know?
Mm-hmm. Look at Light just put a depot just completely blocking his ramp, man. Like, that ramp became so small.
Yeah.
He's getting ready for those kind of crazy moves.
I think you'd see how those first games went and just think, well, I mean, everybody's experienced this. It's not like Action saw Jaedong do that in game 1 and thought, wow, I should try that, or Light said, I better watch out. No. These guys have definitely practiced enough. They've seen it all. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, such a good day, Artosis. So good to be down here.
Indeed. So, some good scouting going on by Light. We'll see if he does want to add that second barracks right away. Would imagine it'll be the case. He's going Overlord hunting right now. Let's see if he catches it. He does. Wow. That's a big kill right off the bat.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this was caught a lot more quickly than Jaedong's Overlord was, which does make a difference as when your Overlord is actually caught when it dies.
Absolutely.
Or how long you're locked out of making extra drones.
17 of 10. Wow.
Yeah, that's not
one
pretty.
Overlord right now.
There's a whole mini game of where the Overlords go and whether or not they get spotted.
Yeah, in some maps, you have a very straightforward way to get to a nice ledge. Other ones, sometimes you got to take a risk or just skip it. But you always do want to have Overlords in reasonable positions, because if you don't see a Marine move out, there is literally no easier way to lose a game as a Zerg player than not seeing Terran leave their base with Marines.
Oop, good shutdown. Now he's in the dark. Now when that SCV dies, that's when you actually can try to do something sneaky. Maybe you make a big plume of lings.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we'd have it, but maybe you throw down at Hydra Den and try to do something really cheesy. I mean,
you could.
It's not likely, but we've seen a lot of unorthodox play win in a lot of StarCraft 1 lately. Seemed like it was working. It's worked off and on for a while. We've definitely had a lot of times where it's like the crazy guy trying to pull off his cockamamie trick and it doesn't work and the traditional guy wins. But 2018's had a lot of very exciting games in that regard. Now, a scout up here is saying you are never going to run up with lings on that side.
No,
ever.
certainly. That side is safe as can be. It's just so funny where he put that depot.
He's going to do another one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got some ridiculously strong depots here. Most of the surface area blocked. Now, what Action is doing is he's gone Spire. He does have the Spire in his main base, and this was 2 hatchery play, but he's adding the 3rd hatch down in his main base area,
Yes.
right? So there's all sorts of different 2 hatch. There's 2 hatch all in on 2 hatch. There's 2 hatch all in on 3 bases, which is kind of funny. That sounds wrong, but where you just quickly take another gas and you just all in muta basically.
Right.
There's the more mid-range 2 hatch where you add that 3rd hatchery in as well, and that's what he's doing. Look, see, he's adding a couple Sunkens. He's able to add these because he didn't make a bunch of lings like Jaedong, so he has a lot more drones.
Yes.
And that's going to make him pretty safe against what Light's doing, which is this 2 racks play, which, again, Light almost always goes 2 racks. So this is something that Action definitely could be on top of.
And so eventually this SCV is going to be picked off here in Action. Nowhere near amping it up as much as Jaedong did. And again, that's fine. It's a different way to approach the game. The scary part, though, is simply that Light is so strong in late games. That's a very odd way to set up the Marines and medics hugging the depot like that. But,
yeah, it is.
Okay. Now, on this map, one of the things that makes Mutalisk so scary is because your second base, your natural expansion, it can be hit from basically any angle.
Yeah.
And so you really have to have a lot that can cover in spots like this.
Now
But it seems like, I think Action won't do too much here. Let's see.
Not at first, for sure, right? Like, he's flying around, he's looking for a hole. But, again, Light is, like, actually a TVZ sniper. He's a specialist in this matchup. And you can see how, like, against 2 hatchery play, he's having 2 turrets finish up at each base right away, and he'll add more. But, like, just everything about his timing is precise. There hasn't been a moment where Action could do damage yet.
Okay, he's still looking for an opening here. Now, Light's movement is so good with this medic Marine. All right, but he sees a small opening here, actually beginning to try to get those numbers reduced.
Yeah, some good micro by Action, for sure.
Muta's this high in count. The glaives are really powerful because you'll kill one Marine initially with a shot, but then it'll spread down. And he's going to get a Queen's Nest.
Yeah, very quick hive coming up right now.
Now, what does this tell you, Artosis? You know this matchup better than me. Is there any value in, like, getting a hive here? I mean, he's on 2 bases.
Yeah. Well, you can definitely get the hive.
I'm sorry, I meant Guardians, not the hive. Of course, he's going to get the hive. Yeah, excuse me.
Yes, you absolutely could rush Guardians here. That is a big possibility because we see a Hydralisk Den as well. Now, he's either going to go into Defiler or he's going to go into Guardians. Those are the only 2 real options.
Yeah, because if he gets the Hydrogen, maybe he just wants that if it's scanned, and then he could try to run into Guardians because the Terran's thinking, okay, Lurkers, let's be ready. And instead, it's a lot more Guardians.
That's where Light scanned, in fact. He scanned the natural. He saw the Hydralisk Den. So that could be something that really, really, really throws him off. What is that for?
Yeah, I'm wondering this.
That might just be for... No, you would use a Ling for a scout, though, right?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, my
Can
God.
you hide a hatchery
No,
there?
it could
It'd
be a hatchery for a Nydus. What? If he Nydus is a Defiler over there, I will lose it. I've never, ever seen anything like that.
So, well,
that can't be that.
If that's what he's doing.
That's
well,
our StarCraft 2 brain speaking, right?
Dude, he's got Lurkers out. I don't know what the drone's doing there. It looks like a hatch fits perfectly. He's going to do it. He's doing it.
This is insane. This is crazy. Okay, so he could Nydus, or he could just pop Defilers out over there or something. No one has ever done anything like this.
Out, maybe a 1 Defiler over there, because usually when Dark Swarm gets to the Terran space, the Terran dies.
Yeah, if you can get there. But the thing is, every Terran worth his salt is going to stop that. It's the main thing you look for when someone's on low economy with 2...
Exactly.
With Defiler tech. Like, the only thing you must do is not let Defilers get in your base, because once they're in there, you're dead.
This is so funny, because it looks like something that would happen in a StarCraft 2 game.
Yes!
This is so funny.
Action's been watching StarCraft 2 streams, man. He's like, oh, I want my Nydus to work like that. Well, you got to make a hatchery over there then.
He's like, okay, so be it.
Oh,
Nydus,
my God.
Nydus.
This is too crazy.
Well, keep in mind also, whether or not he gets a Defiler over there or not, normally Terran is trying to deny a 3rd base, right? You're roaming around the map trying to shut that down. And that's another thing that can be exploited in this position.
Yeah.
Is he's sending a workaround here. He's trying to make it look like he's really interested in getting a base set up, and he's maybe not that fast at it.
Yeah. That's exactly what it looks like to Light right now.
Yeah.
But that's not what is happening. This is insane.
God.
This is insane. I can't believe this.
Oh, my God. This is so sick.
God. Literally never seen anything like this.
Does he see it?
Oh, my God. He sees the creep. This is huge.
Does he understand what it is, though?
He might not see it. He just built a depot there. It's not like he's staring at this depot while it makes.
Yeah,
that's hard to catch in the corner of your eye.
Yeah, that actually is really tough to catch.
Oh my God. This is insane. Oh! There's no irradiator or anything. He's actually about to kill him.
Yeah.
Light's dead. There is no way.
But hold on. He needs to get these swarms off.
Yeah, watch. There's one. Here's another. He's going right up that ramp. No problem. What a strategy.
Okay, yeah, with the 2 defilers and this many links coming out here, he's going to be able to march right on top. Now, there's 2 dropships that have come out, but I can't imagine that this would work in the long run.
I have been watching and playing this game for over 20 years, and I have never seen
I've never seen anything remotely like this.
Oh my God.
I've never seen a 2-base push like this, and I feel like this whole game has just changed now because of the strategy.
All Light can do is try to counter right now, I think. Look, he's making mass fire bats because they technically can't hit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, no.
That's it. That's it. Action's just giving us possibly... By the way, Light looks completely dead inside.
Oh, man, with the Scourge there and everything.
I mean, this is so crazy. Yeah, he's on top of the barracks. That's basically checkmate.
What a brilliant strategy this is.
He's waiting for a radiant, but how long is that going to take? By the way, Marines are never going to get up this ramp walking. Not with Lurkers and Dark Swarm.
No.
Trying to come in here and save this Nydus location here. They're just too much. That's it. That's it, man. GG.
Wow.
I'm speechless.
Wow.
I'm totally speechless.
Just wild.
StarCraft 2 strats, StarCraft 1. I can't even believe my eyes. Yeah, well.
Audiences.
Lights, loud fan base is turned on him now. Damn, okay, so he put in some prep.
Yeah, he did.
He just changed StarCraft 1 is what he just did.
What a prepared build.
By the way, that's a strategy that other people could easily emulate. That could actually change.
I'm going to have to watch for that in the ladder tomorrow.
No kidding.
Oh, my God.
No kidding.
That's like, it's pretty darn all in, because if you catch it, your opponent just has a weaker economy. You know, the game goes on and everything, but, like, it is definitely a risk to put a hatchery there, to put a Nydus there, to try to pump everything out. Wow. So well. I'm so impressed. Action is a god.